In this example, I need to solve for y when I have the equation a over x plus b over y equals c. These types of equations are often called formulas or literal equations. And to solve a formula for a specified variable, we need to treat that variable as if it were the only variable in the equation. We have to treat all other variables as if they were numbers. So in this problem, I'm looking for the variable y. How many times does y occur in my equation? Just once, but unfortunately, it's in the denominator. And when the variable you're looking for is in the denominator, it's often simplest to clear all your denominators as the first step. So to do that, I need to find my least common denominator. To do that, you go to your first denominator and you put an x there. Go to your next denominator, which is y. Do I already have a y here? No, so you're going to have to multiply by y. So the LCD is xy, and you're going to multiply all three terms by xy. When the term you're multiplying it by is a fraction, turn your LCD into a fraction by dividing it by 1. So I have xy over 1 times a over x plus my next term, b over y, times my LCD of xy over 1 equals c, and please don't forget you must multiply the c also by your LCD. Now you're ready to simplify. This x reduces with this x, and it's going to leave you with y times a, or ay, plus the y's reduce on this term, and I get left with b times x equals cxy. So I've got rid of all my fractions, but now notice that my y occurs in two places, not one. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to collect all the y terms on one side. It's going to be easier to collect them on the right-hand side. So I'm going to subtract ay from both sides. These add up to 0, and you get bx equals cxy minus ay. Now I need to just get one y, and this is the step where some students get stuck, but just remember, factor out the variable you're looking for. So I'm going to factor out my y, and what's it going to leave me with? Cx minus a. So bx equals y times the quantity cx minus a. How's this binomial attached to y? By multiplication. So you're going to divide both sides by cx minus a. So I have my answer, y equals b times x divided by the quantity cx minus a. Can you simplify anything in this expression? Do not be tempted to reduce this x with this x, since the x in the denominator is not a factor of the whole denominator. So this is the simplified form of my answer. But one thing I wanted to point out is if you'd have collected your y's on the left-hand side, you would have got an equally correct answer of y equals negative bx over a minus cx. Both of those are totally equivalent answers.